You okay?
Oh, dude, I'm like a koala.
I thought you were a goner, dude. I thought you were a goner. I was like, well, there he goes.
Dude, I'm like a koala, like in my own little nest.
Are you comfy? Just out there.
Shoot right-handed. It's on my pants. I just killed it. 180-inch monster.
I know there is a piebald doe. A 2-day hunt. I found him yesterday. I came in and killed him today. Oh my god. I am tickled pink.
"2020 has been a great year for us with multiple bucks hitting the dirt, but there's just something special about being able to self-film a booner and being able to harvest it all at once. Opportunities don't come like that too often. We spent all early season hanging stands, checking cameras, and just overall having a good time. You know, being out there and exerting all of our energy to focus on one specific buck is well worth it when it comes down to that final moment, the one we've all been waiting for, when all your cards line up. We start ourselves off with a late October hunt. Bucks are starting to establish their territories, doe herds, and figuring out who is the most dominant buck in the area. We slip in on an early crisp morning hunt in late October, hoping for one of my giants to show up.
It's October 24th, 2020. We're in one of my favorite spots. We're after a buck. We nicknamed Tundra. He should be cruising through here anytime now. These bucks love chasing these does in between these two CRP fields. So I'm hoping one of these cruisers comes right by us, because we got a really good matted down trail about 25 to 30 yards in front of me. All that testosterone building up this time of year should bring the big boys in. So I'm glad I put the camera there, because I bet you if any big boy could walk his through, he's going to be in that screen. It's a little windy this morning, so wish us luck.
With no luck in late October, although seeing some great potential deer for next year, I find myself 25 feet up in a tree on the stand I hung the day prior, hunting on a different farm and hunting a different shooter. Will was behind the camera on Halloween morning, and boy did we have a hunt.
I know, I told you. I just told you it was him. I don't think he heard you. Happy Halloween, everybody. October 31st, 2020. So far, we've had an incredible sit. My shooter, that I'm after, that doesn't have a name yet, but I'm starting to notice some trend about him. He travels a lot, chasing does and just showing up in random spots, barely seeing him throughout the past 2 years. So I think I'm gonna nickname him Traveler. But we just seen him 15 minutes ago, chasing does. I tried snort wheezing, rattling the man. It caught his attention, but I think his attention's on something else right now. All we need to do is have one of those hot does that he's on run right by us. I think the closest he got was 55-ish yards. But so far, great morning. We had 4 does and another 10-pointer. 30 yards of us, but he wasn't a shooter. And Will and I both heard a really, really deep grunt to our left here, kind of up the hill a little bit. And it turns out it was him chasing the doe. And then I seen him again down here in the bottom, still chasing does. So all we need to do is have one of those does stop by here so I can get a shot at him. It's November 6th, and I think I had my target buck right underneath my stand. Right before light, I could see the moonlight on his rack, but I'm not 100% sure, but it looked like him. Hopefully he comes back if that was him. I'm just now getting to my interview because I've had deer all around me, and I tried to video a coyote that came in. I tried calling him in, and he was too busy being on a mission. He was skirting it behind me here, back down the hill. Predator control. Hopefully that doesn't ruin my hunt today. But hey, it's the right, you know. I've had my buck, my target buck, Traveler, come in the past 4 days in a row now. I came in here and set this tree stand up yesterday afternoon, preparing for him today. Last time I did this, I seen him chasing a doe about a week ago. So, hopefully, he stays consistent. Hopefully I didn't bump him. I tried to be in here as quiet as possible, hanging this stand and walking in here this morning. I didn't bump any deer walking in. So, we're set up a little bit higher last time than me and Will were last time. Hopefully we can get it done on Traveler today. He reminds me of a mini Goliath. Wish us luck. That was pretty cool. A big doe and her fawn walked right underneath me. I've learned something really quick about this set. They snuck up to my right down this logging road, and I didn't even hear them. I think the leaves are matted down a little bit on this logging road, which makes it a little bit quieter to walk, and plus it's mixed with grass, so I need to start paying attention more to the right, because I think they got within 50 yards of me without me even knowing they were there. So if Traveler does that, then I need to pay attention, because I've been focusing in front of me and then off to my left where they're heading right now. I need Traveler to do the same thing. I just need to be well aware of him before he walks into me. It's only a matter of time. As long as he stays consistent, I should at least see him. Cruising. Now I just need Traveler to do that. I'm still here, waiting on you. I hope he does the same thing. I would have had a 20-yard shot right there, broadside. It's 1:30 in the afternoon, and I've been sitting here all day, thinking about pass the time. I thought I heard some chasing about 150 yards away down the valley here. I might have to stand up and get ready, make sure, just in case if it's a buck chasing a doe. But there's been a lot of squirrels around me, and it almost sounds like deer. You guys know how it is. I think I hear something behind me. I think I just saw a doe run. Hold on. Yeah, it's a big mature doe. Her tail's flickering, so there might be a buck behind her. Oh my god, here he comes, here he comes. It's Traveler.
After sitting all day anticipating Traveler's arrival, he finally shows himself and is on a beeline coming right to the base of my tree. All the preparation comes down to this moment on a giant Ohio whitetail. Meh.
Just drilled him. Oh, I drilled him. I just killed Traveler. He was making a scrape 5 yards underneath me, and I think I got him on camera too. I just smoked him at 5 yards, dude. Making a scrape. 1:30 p.m. He is a friggin' monster. Oh, I smoked him. That arrow hit him. Blood squirted everywhere. Right behind the shoulder. 5 yards. I hung this. I'm about to cry, dude. I hung this set yesterday afternoon. And I've had this buck consistently coming in throughout the daytime. But he'd show up on random times, like, you know, early in the morning one day, and then next day he'd show up at noon, and then the next day he'd show up at 1:30. Next day he would show up at 5 p.m. But it was all daylight. Every single picture I got of him was daylight these past 4 or 5 days. And he did it again today. This is my first set in this stand. And I saw a doe. I heard chasing going on behind me. And I saw a doe. And it looked like a big mature doe. And she kept wagging her tail. And then she would tuck it underneath her legs. And she kept looking behind of her. I'm like, there's got to be a buck. Because I thought I saw a deer run behind me. But then that deer turned around and started walking to me. Well, right behind of her is Traveler. And he just walked. He ignored the doe. I'd never called to him. He ignored the doe and walked straight to this scrape. The power of scrapes, man. The power of scrapes, dude. I gotta call my dad. Oh, I'm calmed down now a little bit. I'm still so excited. I've had two years of history with that buck. This year he grew in everything. Mass, tine length, a little bit of width, a little bit of brow tine length. He just grew a little bit everywhere. And I'm just super proud to have an opportunity at that deer. Especially at 5 yards. Oh my god. So what we're gonna do here is we're gonna get down, drop my bow, drop everything, get everything on the ground, check to see what kind of blood we have, and then not track them too far, and then back out of here, give it a little bit of time, and then we'll go track. Well, there's my set. I hung yesterday afternoon. Literally yesterday. And this is my first morning set. And afternoon set. And, where's that? This scrape right here. This scrape's been here ever since the first day I seen him. Down over the hill. I seen him up here working this logging road. And I know that's his scrape. And I guarantee you, he was behind that doe, ignored the doe, while she was feeding for a little bit, and came straight in. He literally came straight in on a beeline. And I'll show you guys this. I set this trail camera up yesterday, and he stood right in front of the trail camera. There's my trail camera. He walked right here. Boom. He came from there. Boom. Boom. Shot him right here. 5 yards. And I saw from my stand this. Immediate blood. I mean immediately. All by the scrape. I hope I can find him. It's always nerve-wracking, but I'm pretty confident. There's a lot of blood right here. Splattered. I mean, it's literally a red carpet right now. So hopefully it stays like that. It's bright red blood, which is what I like to see. And it's always a good sign. It's a great feeling. These big Ohio bucks just get to me, man, every single year.
Okay, so what I just realized, guys, is I pulled the SD card from the trail camera I set up yesterday as I was hanging that stand, and I forgot I set it on video mode. So we're gonna see if I actually got the other side of the deer. See if we can see the arrow hit him on my trail camera. Here he is.
Little did he know that was his last scrape he would ever make. Just seconds after that.
So yeah, I shot him literally seconds after that. So I'm feeling good. I discussed it with my dad and Will and Dakota, and we're gonna go in after this deer. It's been at least a couple hours already. We're pretty confident. I showed Will the footage, pretty good footage as far as self-filming goes. I'm proud of myself. Self-filming a big buck is extremely hard. Don't let anybody tell you different. It is extremely hard without getting picked off, but he was too busy, worried about that doe and worried about that scrape, so I was in the clear. And I made a really good shot on him. So we'll take you guys out in the woods with us. Let's go find this deer.
All right, everybody, we are finally here. It's been about almost 3-ish hours. We had to go to the next door neighbor's house and get permission to go track this deer on his land because the deer ran onto his property. So I wanted to do everything, make sure we were completely legal. The guy gave us permission. Super nice guy, so I appreciate that. Here's the stand. As you guys saw earlier, there's the scrape. 5-yard shot. So let's go check it out. here, right here's where he was peeing. I shot him right here, immediate blood.
Alright, let's pick up this trail, man.
I think he might be laying over there. Yeah.
I don't think he's too far.
Last time I saw him was in this thick stuff right here.
Found him.
Sit down. Hey, look at this tree. Okay.
Right by the quad trail.
Thank you, man.
That's nice track.
Oh god.
Man, dude, he's big.
5, 6,
Look at the
7,
mass.
8, 9. I just counted.
Look at the mass, dude. He's like a mini Goliath.
Oh my gosh.
6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
Oh yeah, he's been building. Oh, he's got. This could be a 13-inch tine, dude. It hooks.
Unreal.
He's a lot bigger than I ever thought. Ever imagined. I completely underestimated this deer.
He's beautiful, man.
Oh my gosh.
That's a mount.
I just hung
Dude,
this set.
his right beam swoops so far out.
I'm telling you, he's like a Goliath.
Mm-hmm. What
I can't believe it.
what a beast.
He's been around for a while.
I can't believe it. I'm
Congratulations.
so ecstatic right now. I'm so happy. His G4s are longer than I ever thought too, because
they kind of go
they
in on an
follow
angle.
the inside of the beam. Both of them do. And he's got a start of a little point right here. And he's got little kickers that I never knew about.
He could have been that one last
He's a stud.
that I saw down there. Because I knew he was at least a 10.
He's a stud, man.
I can't believe it.
On my property, so I get the rack. Sorry.
I really appreciate it.
Yeah,
Thank you so much. Well, guys, here he is. We finally got back to the house. And this is a buck we call Traveler. It's been an incredible 2020 season for Will and myself. Will killed his and tagged out in Ohio October 26th. And typically when that happens, my time is coming very, very soon. And that was expected out of me and out of Will. Will was expecting that out of me, so. And here we are November 6th, 10 days later, and got it done. It's crazy how that works. 2 years that's happened to us, 2018, now 2020. It's just been an incredible year, incredible season. Hard work really pays off. I've been after this deer pretty much all season, just monitoring my trail cameras, running up and down, switching stands, adding new stands to the property. Just trying to study and figure out where this guy is actually truly going in and out between bedding areas, checking for does before the rut begins, because that's exactly what this guy was doing. So, just an incredible whitetail specimen. I am very, very blessed, and I thank God each and every day that I get to do this. So, I definitely 100% underestimated this deer. The trail cameras did not do this deer justice. This deer is way bigger than I would have ever even imagined him being. We're gonna get Goliath down, the deer I killed in 2018, and compare, because this deer is really, really, really close. He looks just like Goliath in a sense, because this right side is extremely similar to how his left side is.
how the beam swoops up, and these tines are super tall. They are very comparable to Goliath's tines, and he's still an extremely good deer. And I've always told myself I love mass over width. I don't know, there's just something about super thick tines for me, and super tall tines. Like I said, I just completely underestimated this deer. This is by far the most underestimated deer I've ever had in my entire life. And when I walked up to him today, he's just a mass monster. So I'm just glad I was able to self-film and get the job done. I tell, Will knows this. Anybody who hunts knows this. Who films and hunts, it is extremely difficult to self-film. And somehow I got it done. I don't know how. Just pure luck. I'm one lucky bow hunter here in the state of Ohio.